Okay guys, so far we've looked at solving equations and doing order of operations, and now we're going to look at some area problems with fractions. So we're on to area. Remember that in order to compute area, we do length times width or base times height. So you might see length times width, or you may see base times height. Each of those are really the same thing, this being the base, this being the height. Okay, so in order to find the area of this first problem, we need to do the base times the height. So it's 1/4 times 5/6. And I look for places to simplify. There aren't any. And so I'm just going to go ahead and multiply 1 times 5 is 5, and 4 times 6 is 24. Check to see if I can reduce that, and I can't. Don't forget my label. 5/24 feet squared is our answer there. Remember that area is always in square feet because we're talking about a two-dimensional measure. We're talking about the space inside this figure. Alrighty. Next one then is base times height. It's a square. So we're going to do 2 and 2/5 times 2 and 2/5. In order to do this multiplication problem, we're going to have to change these into improper fractions. And so 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, so this is 12/5. And of course, this is the same, so this is 12/5. We're ready to multiply, and we multiply 12 times 12, which I know to be 144. That's one of those common ones that I have memorized. And then 5 times 5 is 25. And so we are going to change our improper fraction then into a mixed number. And in order to do that, I need to see how many times 144 can divide by 25. Well, 25 can't go into 1, it can't go into 14, so it can go into 144. So I know that 4 25s would be 100, so 5 25s would be 125, and 6 25s would be 150, so 6 25 is going to be too much. So I'm going to try 5 here. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry my 2, so 125. Do my subtraction. Can't subtract 5 from 4, so I have to borrow. 5 from 14 now gives me 9. And 3 minus 2 is 1, so my leftovers then would be 19, and 25 doesn't divide into 19. So my answer is 5 and 19/25. And there's my answer, 5 and 19/25. Kind of running out of space over there. Go ahead and highlight this answer as well so that you find it easily. I'll rewrite this answer because I ran out of space over there. This was 5 and 19/25. And of course that's inches squared, inches squared. And then this one was 5/24 feet squared. All right. Okay, in the next video, we'll look at some word problems then.